So check. I finally built the designs. I finally drew up the designs, mostly in my head and through a bit of research. And then I made a design for the North too before the whole Hunters by Studies, which will come maybe way later. It's going up thing. This is private property, of course, but uh, at the other one, I want to integrate a small office just to begin with some of the things that need to be done, because this is uh, going to be the year of implementation. This is going to be the year where people will actually stand up, and if we are pushed with empty promises, the entire country will march. And when I say the entire country, I mean everyone. Not not a handful. It's going to be way bigger than the previous march. Right? So here to give a glimpse, the thing I did with house, like some really neat functional stuff. Uh, the indoor pool is very interesting to me because it's going to be kind of hard to make, but not really as hard, and it will be labor intensive, but it's inside, right? And I want to put up a door whereby you can get a mini pool, which you can call for kids. But if you're done playing with your kid, you just go through and you get the main swimming pool, right? And the way that it's set to recycle water, I think that's one of the greatest achievements in all of that. The foundation is there, the other rocks will slip off, but I'm going to do the foundation by drilling, and then on the side by starting up a wall on the side that will end up with the drilling, and then from there uh, start pouring the concrete there, just to start the first foundation, because there are going to be three. At the side will obviously be the bungalow like thing, but the nice thing is at the really top, where there will be a balcony that stretches out over the mountain, and you can see the entire town from there. It's like high, like the rocks outside there. So it's going to be very. The brilliant part is I found out the proper ratio for cement, so that it's not heavy but it's strong. It's almost like steel construction, where you see them build high rises, but it's more simplistic, right? It is making a lot of room for sort of a small area that's made big by the way it protrudes out. So, man, um, there you have the interior, which will have soundproof rooms, like literally, soundproof. With a baby and noise by people and stuff, that shouldn't interrupt. That's why you have the baby monitor, so that you can hear it. So yeah, um, when it comes to the north, there you're looking at 200 by 150. So you leave out some of the sides where you planted trees, and then you combine it with a home that's already standing, and you make it sort of like the main house, and you just build, and then build underground, not very further down the ground, and then build at the top, and then the third story will be the third story, while you have one which you can access from the bottom, which goes sort of like it will look like a hole, of course, but after it's done you have the stairs and stuff to go down, and the whole area is going to be built almost like one of those old domes where you have one roofing. um yeah, it's going to be nice too. So it's all about time and health, and especially time. Something that doesn't seem to be one of those things. So yeah, yo, random pixel had to say.